My dad took me to the golf course when I was 6 years old and told me to take this 9-iron and beat it down the fairway. And, you know, now look at me. I mean, after beating a 9-iron down the fairway, coming from Baghdad, Florida, could never dream this.
Few could have imagined the impact a young man from Baghdad, Florida would have on his hometown and the game of golf. His unorthodox style of golf won many tournaments in the heart of his wife Angie, who share a passion for philanthropy and giving back to the community as much as possible. Gerry Watson, now known as Bubba Watson, developed his game at a young age when his father handed him a cut-down 9-iron and began hitting wiffle balls around the house and backyard. Bubba moved on to college at Faulkner State Community College, where he made an impressive showing as an amateur golfer, without ever receiving a formal lesson. The self-taught golfer moved on to the University of Georgia, where he led the team to a Southeastern Conference title in 2000, and dropped out a year before graduation to pursue his dream of becoming a professional golfer. Over the next 6 years, Bubba Watson dedicated his time to golf day in and day out. And in 2006, it paid off when he joined the notorious PGA Tour and would compete with the biggest names in golf, only at the age of 28. The newly turned pro won his first PGA title in 2010 at the Travelers Championship. Tearfully, Watson dedicated this win to his father.
Bubba Watson, your champion here at the Travelers.
I just gotta say thanks to my mom and dad. Without them, I'm nothing. You know, my dad's battling cancer right now. Dad, I'm praying for you. I love you.
4 months later, his father passed away, who not only inspired Bubba to be a great golfer, but provided the roadmap to being a good man.
First time I ever hugged my dad, and that was the first time we said we love each other. But it was a good moment, you know, sad moment, but a good moment. And so we bonded. We were pretty close, really close.
Between his first PGA victory to present day at the age of 40, Watson has collected 14 PGA Tour titles and 2 major titles. He personified the American spirit. In 2012 and then in 2014, Bubba Watson reached the peak of his career and won the Masters, the most prestigious golf tournament in the world. And to win twice, Bubba is tied with some of the all-time greats like Byron Nelson and Ben Hogan.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you 2012 Masters champion, Bubba Watson.
Bubba never forgot his roots. He always came back home to Baghdad, Florida to share his success. Once he won the Masters in 2014, his first endeavor was a baseball team. He didn't just write a check to the Pensacola minor league baseball team, he wanted to be involved. So in 2014, he became co-owner of the Pensacola Blue Wahoos.
A really great marriage, because I didn't want somebody just for their name. I really wanted somebody who really wanted to be engaged in the operation, understand the operation.
In 10 years Bubba had been on tour, he had never felt at home as he moved around the United States with his newfound wealth. So in 2016, he returned home to Pensacola, Florida with his wife Angie and adopted 2 kids, Dakota and Caleb.
Pensacola, you love them, you respect them, you're there for them, you care about them. Because what they did for me, they helped me mature and become the player I am today in golf.
Bubba Watson is more than a humble, caring guy. He also has a quirky, lovable personality that he expresses on his online internet show, creatively named The Bubba Watson Show. He makes funny videos and even released an album.
Bubba here, Bubba here, Bubba here again.
Inches on my golf cart rims. Going Bubba long, better watch out, kids. Hitting so hard, coming out my shoes. Ain't afraid to cry.
The revenue from his online videos are donated to countless charities around the world, which shows Bubba isn't in it for the money. He loves to entertain and be himself. Over the years, Bubba has helped multiple local businesses in Pensacola and decided to donate thousands to local high and middle schools in the area.
A check for $15,000. $15,000. Here's a check for $35,000.
Bubba is who you think he is. He cares deeply about the people and is very fortunate to be married to his beautiful wife, Angie. I share a lot of the same values and are a very generous family who supported more charities than I could ever name. The Watson consistency in their values is why I and you should adore Bubba Watson. Just recently, he had the opportunity to donate millions to the new Children's Hospital in Pensacola.
Just talks about a children's hospital. This hospital is going to cost millions upon millions. And I said, I can help that.
And that's what he did. He donated $2.1 million to the Sacred Heart Hospital, and in honor of him, the town dedicated a street under his name. Bubba realized whether the business succeeded or failed, it meant a lot more to be doing this work in his hometown, and his work there made Bubba a permanent member of the Pensacola community. It's just who he is. His deep care for the people couldn't resist.
People see me as a goofy 38-year-old that does dumb videos, but I have bigger dreams. And, winning golf tournaments is one dream, but being able to do this with my wife, with the community, a community that raised me. The city of Pensacola means everything. So I just want to say thank y'all.
Bubba's goal is to be a great human being and happens to be a golfer.